computers are 30 years old. This isn't Skynet. There's nothing here. There's nothing here!
This is the program that gives your business a technological edge in the 21st century. It's The Edge of the Web with your host, Aaron Sparks.
You've reached Edge of the Web Radio with Aaron Sparks. This is provided by Site Strategics, a local Indianapolis search engine optimization and internet marketing company. I'm here with John Thompson. Say hi, John.
Hey.
Hello. If you want to reach us through the week, we want to give that number out. It's 877 SEO for web, or 877-736-4932. Local number for Indianapolis is 317-882-8500. You can also find us right on the search engine. Type in Indianapolis Search Engine Optimization or any of the permutations of that. Guess what? You're going to find us right at the top of the list.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Just I see a horn here. I'm going to honk it, you know? All right, we're going to get into our cylinders like we talked about before. We have a program format where we give a little bit of information on execution of internet marketing on the 8 cylinders that we promote, different marketing channels like social media, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, even analytics, email marketing. So This week, we're, again, show 10, we're dealing with week 19 and 20. But let's go back to our previous show and talk about week 17 and 18 real quick. We talked about testing. We talked about conversion rate optimization, doing A/B testing on new ideas. Week 18, we're talking about producing great content that will get people to link back to your site, bringing new visitors. Contacting link authors to suggest better anchor text. We talked about social media, getting started in networking on LinkedIn for extended reach, organic SEO, doing link building, and doing some live tests with real people to gain insights on your website. You know, a 5-second test of what do you see here? Does this get us to that conversion funnel, right?
Right.
Okay, so Edge of the Web 19 and 20, we're talking about testing, okay? And it's really testing not the site. In a way it is, but it's also testing the message, okay? We're getting into email marketing, and we're talking about you've already set up your email delivery accounts along Constant Contact or Exact Target. And you're delivering, you've pulled in your contact data, and you've segmented it out, so you're having a direct message to those particular individuals and contacts that want to receive your message. You started to craft an HTML layout for your website. There's for your email message. There's plenty of templates to use. Testing will improve open rates and click-through rates on your email. Okay, and that's part of the conversion tracking. Is you just don't send an email out without knowing what that email is doing. You want to see open rates, see how often. Because people will look at that subject line before they even look at that the email, and you want to make sure that the open rates are getting secured by that subject line. You also look at the click-through rates. What type of links, what type of graphics are inside of your email that are enticing people to click through and go over to your website or go over to whatever landing page that you have. Mm-hmm. You can track all that with robust tools that these different email platforms have. You have the entire, actually, in a lot of ways, it's even more of a qualified audience than your web traffic coming in. You know, they're opening it up. They've already accepted you into their email box, and there's a great way to be able to see that interaction real time, actually.
Yep.
So what you want to do is A/B test your emails to polish your message and open rate, okay? And your message is conveyed in the artwork, is conveyed in the links and the buttons on the email, and most importantly, it's the message of the content itself. Are you sending pertinent information that people are wanting to receive? Are you sending newsletter information that's just about your projects, or you're actually sending out good information about things of interest that people are interacting with?
Is it going to the spam box?
Exactly.
Not even being opened? Are they getting immune to it because they're seeing it flooded in their inbox?
Exactly. Or do they just delete the email just like I delete your emails every time you send me?
That's offensive.
Yeah, I think it is. But you know what? They may think you're offensive. Yeah, that's the thing, is that you got to see if you got bounce rates, if you've got good click-through rates, and all those. I mean, you can do some research on some good market standards of email marketing, but you got to have the tools to do that, and you have to change up your message. You want to have fresh content going out there. Resources for email marketing ideas and testing. Wanted to give a shout out to actually a former employee of Site Strategics, James Payton. He actually created a company called Emailium, emailium.com, and you can actually, this is a really neat idea. They actually subscribe to all email marketing campaigns of different, from top retailers, top companies, political campaigns, and nonprofits. And they've got an inventory, a database of all of these marketing efforts, as well as chronology of all of these different marketing efforts. So you can actually log, you can even start a free trial, and see and have a bank of research in which to be able to craft a message. So you're not alone. You don't have to just use a template that looks like a template. You can see from so many different marketing initiatives over years of what's effective, right? You can actually track competitors. If you know of different competitors in your industry, you can actually see their marketing efforts and one up them with your own creatives. It gives a great bank of ideas of creativity.
For example, if I'm a company that wants to have a campaign where we're trying to get people to like a Facebook ad, I might want to get everybody in that industry that's created a campaign to where they've tried to get people to go from that email and like that Facebook page. That is a good idea. Absolutely.
It really is. You can filter by the number of different features, like even the genre of the email, the industry, even colors, layouts and design. So they've really done some good work in breaking that all out for some good research application. Did I mention he used to be working for Site Strategics?
He did.
All right, cool.
An alumni.
Exactly. Good luck to James. Resources for email marketing ideas and testing. Again, there's a company called Litmus. Okay, Litmus is a pretty cool application. It actually tests emails on 30 different email clients. A lot of times, your email is going to be delivered to so many different applications. Outlook Express, how many versions of Outlook, right? Web-based mail, Safari mail, the client base is endless. And unfortunately, there's no standard on how these things lay out. So your message, if it's entirely graphic tied in, right? It may actually fall on deaf ears. So you want to put something together that's going to be hitting the lowest common denominator, right? They also do the spam filter tests, and they also have tracking email analytics, which is a little bit different than the analytics that actually are in a lot of these delivery platforms. So check those guys out as well. Week 20. Going in, so we're moving away from email marketing. Week 20 is writing blog posts. And this is a cool thing. I want to talk briefly about this. That mention other relevant tools, like we're talking about right now, as well as companies. They're likely to share it with their own audience and may return the favor in the future, right? What you're doing is really interacting with other industry leaders and giving them some kudos and giving them some good references.
Right.
You're getting into their circle. You're actually interacting. You're appreciating their contribution. And guess what? You start pushing some good content out yourself, they'll be more apt to appreciate that as well.
Absolutely.
Content marketing, you want to write about others to build relationships.
Yep.
Okay?
And at the same time, building links.
And building links. You better all the inbound links of, hey, check out sitestrategics.com, right? So what we want to do is a brief series of cylinders, but really get the message out. The message that you talk about on these different blogs, as well as the message that you're sending out. You want to provide good information, good references to other contributors, and that's going to get you some accolades. You're listening to News Talk 1430 WXNT, the Edge of the Web Radio. We'll be right back with the 5 Small Business SEO Campaign ROI Secrets. Stay tuned. Talk to you soon.